Hello, dear students of class 9th and 3rd. पिछले वीडियो में आपने देखा कि वाक्य क्या होता है और कितने प्रकार का होता है। इस वीडियो में ये बताया जाएगा कि वाक्य के कितने भाग होते हैं और इन भागों के कितने उपभाग होते हैं और प्रश्न पत्र में यह जंबल वर्ड शब्दों को मिलाकर शुद्ध वाक्य की रचना करने के रूप में आता है। यह सीबीएसई बोर्ड में हाई स्कूल की क्लास में तथा जूनियर में भी सेंटेंस फॉर्मेशन के रूप में पूछा जाता है। तो आज हम इसी के बारे में जानकारी करेंगे। इन योर earlier videos you have read part of sentence, its definition and kinds of sentence. Today we are going to learn how to frame sentence with the help of given words, that is known part of sentence or sentence formation of sentence in proper order. So first of all, we have to know what is part, how many parts of sentence. Sentence has two parts. First, subject part. Subject, second, predicate. Subject of a sentence is noun or pronoun. It tells something which action is taken by particular person or a thing. While in predicate part, it begins with verb, after verb something is written, that is called object. The part of sentence along with verb is called predicate, and before verb the words are used are called subject. Thus, subject part has three subparts. First part A is called determiner. Second, part B is called adjective, and C is known as head word. Head word, it may be noun or noun phrase. These subparts can be understood through examples. Example, first is a bird is on the table. Here the verb is before is word a and bird is written. Here a word a determine the number of a bird, so it is known as determiner, but the word written before verb has two identity. First is A and second is verb. The word A is called qualifier. It qualifies the verb, it qualifies the noun A, and verb is a head word. In head word, bird is a noun, and A is known as qualifier. Qualifier. But more than two words are used before verb. In this instance, the example can be seen. The example is a blackbird. A blackbird is sitting on the tree. Verb is sitting, before is sitting. A blackbird, three identities, three words are used. First word is known as determiner, DE, determiner. Second word, black, is adjective, and third word, bird, is head word noun. Besides noun phrase is also used. For this example, you have to come close to the example. Next example is a blackbird sitting on the tree. A blackbird sitting on the tree is chirping. Main verb is after is subject part, predicate part, is defined by, is identified by vertical lines and cross lines, and before is a black bird sitting on the tree is divided mainly in three parts. First part is A. A is a determiner. Black is a noun. Black is adjective. A bird sitting on the tree. Bird sitting on the tree is noun phrase. Thus, the subject part is completed. In nutshell, we knew that subject part has three subparts: determiner, adjective and headword. Headword has two parts: noun or noun phrase. In the same way, predicate has object and complement. Objects are divided into two subsections. First, direct object, and second, indirect object. These objects are written in sentence in following way. If indirect objects comes after direct object, it is followed by preposition to, and indirect object, direct object comes after indirect object, it is written without preposition to. So, for understanding these two objects, we should know that direct objects are the things, indirect objects are living being. In Hindi, direct object को निर्जीव कर्म और इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट को सजीव कर्म कहते हैं। ये क्रिया के बाद होता है। पहले सजीव कर्म होता है, उसके बाद निर्जीव कर्म होता है। तो ये प्रीपोजिशन अव्यय के साथ नहीं लिखा जाता, जबकि डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट निर्जीव कर्म के बाद सजीव कर्म होने पर प्रीपोजिशन के साथ लिखा जाता है। प्रीपोजिशन को हिंदी में अव्यय कहते हैं। तो इसका पैटर्न, द पैटर्न ऑफ राइटिंग डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट एंड इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट इन ए सेंटेंस इज द फॉलोइंग। एग्जाम्पल, डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट प्लस indirect object written without to. Without preposition. In the same way, written with preposition to. In the same way, direct object, indirect object plus direct object it is written with it is written without preposition. Example, for instance, he gave me a book. Second example, he gave a book to me. Here in two examples, me is indirect object and a book is direct object. Direct object comes after indirect object, so it is written without to. In second example, a book comes before indirect object, so it is written with preposition. This is the difference of writing direct object and indirect object in a sentence. Thus, the class of a grammar related to class 9, 10, 9 and earth is over. I will see you you will see me in the next video, and you should have to wait for that video for the coming days. Thank you.